there's still a little bit of drama, left to play out here. Eli, by the way, with the win, and everybody's going, no more, don't play anymore. End up 500. I don't know if he can do it. If you're the Giants, do you just do this for Eli? You make a decision that's best for Eli, and that is, hey, let's just bow out with a 500 record. We're good here. Would you rather have Eli Manning's career or Dan Marino's career?
Too hot, too early. On a Monday at 9:15?
I'm sorry.
You let us ease in. You're like the guy who asked Vrabel the question. Ease in.
Eli Manning's career, Dan Marino. Yes, Todd.
I'm going Dan Marino. As cool as having the rings, he's still in the Hall of Fame.
All right.
And when you think the best quarterback's Marino.
What if Eli ends up in the Hall of Fame?
Okay, I guess that's a push. But ultimately, when you're thinking of the best quarterbacks, I'd rather be thought of as one of the greatest of all time than to just be able to show off the two pieces of jewelry.
Okay.
As far as,
all right.
I know you want to be introduced as Hall of Famer and two-time Super Bowl MVP. That's huge. But Marino is just the one for me.
Yes, Paul.
I got to go with Eli because I think he is going to slide into the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And he has 2 rings that he's directly responsible for. He's MVP in both games. Eli Manning won't be sitting around the rest of his career regretting anything. He got 2 rings that he was responsible for. And Dan Marino, I think, if deep down, would trade a lot of those stats and a lot of that reputation for 2 rings. I guarantee it.
Seton O'Connor, Dan Marino fan club member, Eli Manning or Dan Marino?
Well, I mean, Dan Marino never got benched for Geno Smith, so.
I checked. That's true. He was never benched for Geno Smith.
You know what? I think that while Eli has those 2 rings, I think that there's probably a lot more that goes with that. Year after year of you're never as good as your older brother. You're overrated as a quarterback, except for don't forget that the year that they won that first Super Bowl, Tom Coughlin halfway through the season was playing for his job or coaching for his job. He was on the hot seat. Eli was always been considered an overrated quarterback, and why is he the guy here? There's probably a lot of frustration that is just sort of capped off with 2 Super Bowl wins. That are he made everything better, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case. So I'm going to take Dan Marino.
And the thing with Eli is whenever anybody talks about Eli, they'll go, yeah, but he's got those 2 rings.
Right.
But he's got those 2 rings. Nothing about, there's no regular season game you remember, maybe a couple of postseason games, and then the 2 Super Bowls. But he's got those 2 rings.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.